We are live, and RJ said hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, and happy morning for those that are functionable. I've been awake
I've
about 45 minutes to an hour roughly, and I'm still trying to function.
been awake most of the night, give or take a 2-minute doze here or there. I didn't even get 2 hours of sleep, got woke up by GERD, so yep, I'm pretty much a ghost of myself today.
Oh, I slept really hard.
Not the first time, won't be the last. I just keep on keeping on. Hello, Red. Hello, Vicky.
Hi, Vicky. How are you doing,
Hello,
dear?
hello, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Morning, y'all.
Morning, Tim.
Get your baby fixed real quick, and then I'll get out of the way.
Well, party pooper, you ain't no fun.
There's the booger. Said hi, everybody.
Oh, there's the little man. Hello, RJ. RJ. Hello, sweetheart.
Is he going to talk to him this morning?
Is you gonna talk to me? Huh?
Hello.
Are you gonna talk for me? I ain't talking to you, Sable.
Me.
There's your printout, sis.
Is he going to talk to him this morning?
Hello, RJ.
You
RJ.
hear Auntie hello?
He just woke up.
RJ.
Mwah.
Say hi.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, little man.
Say something to him. Yell at him.
Well,
He
hello,
sure was
Esme. I
talking
ain't talking to
last
you.
night.
Well, now I have an Esme helping.
Oh,
What you
he was talkative last night, boy. Of course, Grandma was feeding him Alfredo. Yeah.
should have seen him when Tim came on yesterday afternoon. I mean, Tim was like holding the baby back with one hand and trying to hold the phone out with the other, and his arm wasn't long enough because the little squirt could reach it. Oh, yeah. You're like, yeah, and he wouldn't give me the damn thing.
He was trying to eat it.
Hi, Harry.
Hi, Mr. Harry.
No, he was trying to snog all of his fans.
Yeah.
You know, he was getting a hold of it. It was like, oh yeah, hey baby, you know. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Harry.
Hi, Carol Ann.
Hello, Carol Ann.
Hi, Carol Ann.
Yeah, he wants to run. He's not ready for running yet, but he tries to go everywhere. He gets up on his hands and knees and he scoots backwards. He's not got forwards under control yet.
Ruh-roh. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna have to do everything in reverse, Grandma.
I know. That's what I told Mama. Mama's like, "Oh, you're supposed to go forward." I said, "No, backwards is first." Exactly, Vicky. This is his life. He says.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Grandma got him a shirt that says, "Hello, ladies."
Yeah.
It's freaking adorable. I called that his official flirt shirt. Hello, Jessica.
Hey, Jessica. Yeah, let me see something real
Nope,
quick.
we're spewing.
Oh, did we spew?
Yep, he's making clouds.
Grandma, wipe it off. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a chunkin' marshmallows.
Ew. All right.
Let's see.
I'll be. You got him for a minute.
Yeah, for a minute.
All right, I'll be right back.
I am trying to get the last of these plugs typed out on this form so that I can get it shipped to y'all for your benefit tomorrow.
There you go. There it is. Can y'all see that?
Oh, did you bring it up? Hold on, hold on. Yep, that's the one. Hello, ladies. That is the official flirt shirt. Freaking adorable. Oh, come on, computer. Quit thinking and just behave.
Yep, that's the official shirt. There's Papa.
Sorry for intruding the space.
You're fine. You're part of the group here, dude.
Oh, I know. I blocked the camera there for a minute though.
Oh. Oh well, what's a little move action? You gotta keep, gotta keep things exciting. Huh?
And you telling them about it? Huh? You telling them? But yeah, Grandma got him that. I thought it was appropriate. He likes to talk to everybody. Yeah,
Well,
you
of
do.
course.
Yeah. Uh, now Jessica's cleaning her closet out. Hi, Anna.
Hello, Anna.
So what's
Grandma.
happening? Oh, I'm working on. Well, right now I'm holding Little Man, but I'm going to be working on getting things finished, around and ready for tomorrow's sale. Uh, Finish getting my lots put together. I got to get some rings put together, finished sizing and marked on the bags.
She's organized, y'all. And she's been organizing for days. So, because if you did not know, Tina is selling for the first time on her benefit tomorrow. As of tomorrow, noon Eastern, she will officially have become a reseller. She's caving to the bug.
Hey,
She's got
BG.
some
Hey,
good stuff,
Hunter.
too. I don't know, Carol Ann. She went to do her live on Thursday, Yeah, Thursday. Her dibs tidbit sale,
Yeah, the
destashing.
stash.
Yeah, and they got through one 12 grid, and her computer funked out, and she was able to get into back room. They tried to come back live, wouldn't happen. Myself and Papa Smurf Ron and I think it was Irene.
Probably was everything.
We all put our heads together and had her doing various tests and trying things and everything, and we determined
Got your
that
feet.
it's her computer.
Huh, you got your feet.
So don't know that she can go live on panel. She might be able to be in a chat, but doing the YouTube and StreamYard simultaneously, her computer will not tolerate anymore. It's an old computer, Windows 8.1.
Ooh,
So she is in the process
look
of
at this.
getting a computer. It might not be her dream game computer, but just a computer so that she can get back to selling, because she's got to pay her bills,
Yes.
and stay on her goal in the meantime while she's waiting for a computer to arrive. She's kind of getting caught up on some things, maybe doing some organizing. She's got to get her tax stuff finished, getting it together to take to the tax office or the tax lady or whatever, so on and so forth, things that she hasn't had time to do. So she's going to work on some of that stuff. Once she gets a computer, she'll be back. So, prayers that she can find a deal, and get one there fast, and hopefully be back up and running early next week.
What are we doing?
When we got done backroom testing and doing all that stuff, running all these diagnostics and stuff on her system, her internet, her computer, everything, and figured out that it was her computer. When we wrapped, she was heading to websites that we all recommended to her, to start shopping and try to find one. And I recommended a payment plan program website that she could go get pre-approval if she needed it to do 0 interest payments even. So whatever she's got to do to make it happen so that she can keep on her goal. And I mean, this is all she does is resell. That's her livelihood. So she's got to have a computer to be able to sell.
Yep.
So if anybody wants to help a little bit, to help her make that happen, good old PayPal. But she doesn't know I was going to say that, but she's a prideful woman. But hey, every little bit helps.
You gonna go see Papa? You wanna go back to see Papa?
Hello, baby girl. Hello, Hunter. Don't know if he's there, but I'm going to say it anyways. Just in case.
There you go.
All right. Bye, gang.
My Tim must be heading back to the living room. I don't hear the munchkin, so the munchkin must have went with, which means Tina will probably start getting busy with her mandrel and her tags and marking stuff. Bagging it up.
I dropped
Got
the
bags.
StreamYard link if anybody wants to pop in.
Yeah, if anybody wants to come hang out with us, get your butt in here.
I'm gonna have my second cigarette of the day and
Still didn't get to work.
another shot of tea here long as I'm going along, and then I'll go get my boxes. And
Well, while you're organizing jewelry, I am finishing this file so that I can get it sent out to all of the mods, the host, the guests, the benefactor, all that good stuff. Don't worry, guys. It's just the plug drop stuff for the chat during the auction. Nothing exciting.
Well, while I am excited, Carol Ann, about my first sale, um, it's kind of a double-edged sword situation.
You'll get through it, girl. You showed jewelry on your channel and a lot of places, so you got a good team set up to do this, and get the poor old
Hi,
woman out of Hawk
Stacy.
and get her laid to rest, and you know,
You are officially smurfed, Stacy.
well,
Welcome to the group.
hit the right button, Cheryl. There we go. Hello, Stacy. Welcome. Hello, Anna.
Oh yeah, I show things all the time. I'm pretty good at describing, etc. I've
And
been
if she
trying.
needs help, if you need help with description, you know, there's going to be plenty of people on the panel to help fill the gap.
I just wish I had a better camera that autofocused. You know what I mean?
Eh, it is what it is. Trust me, I've seen
Been
cameras that are
look
far worse at auctions, so I think
through that.
you'll do just fine. The best thing is minimizing the backlight, so put something a little heavier over your window,
Yeah,
and then use your overhead light, um, you know, or a little light there by your table or something, because the backlight just you can't see. It just kills an image. So
yeah.
pretty much that's the big one.
I have no
Beyond that,
idea why it does, Carol Ann, but you know.
beyond that, if you're concerned, take pictures, put them on your computer, and share them. Just do a share and show imaging that way. You know, for like a maker's mark or any details, you know,
Yeah.
you can always do that. Just have some pictures already done and plunk them in a file. It works. Awesome backup. Carol, man. Her and autocorrect aren't getting along today.
Mm-mm. I'm sure she'll
Gather,
get things squared away.
yeah, she doesn't have like backup, and she's concerned that her phone would overheat, and she can't
Hi,
afford
Papa
to
Jay.
lose that as well. So, hey Jay. Well, I like you too, Hunter. Hunter. Hello, young man.
Oh, we're just talking about me getting things around and ready for the sale tomorrow. I got to finish up getting things done. That's what my chat and hangout is today. Um, I just woke up a little while ago and I'm just having my second cigarette of the day and going to have some tea and then I'm going to go get my boxes from over here at the across the room and get my rings sized and get the sizes wrote on the baggies that I'm going to put them in and what have you. We were talking about lighting and what for showing, but my camera doesn't autofocus real well. It'll be my first time actually selling. And we were talking about, I've shown things on my channel before, whether it's been just privately showing things or just showing, when I've gotten things. So, but all kinds of stuff, Lena. I've got yarn. I've got some clothing. I've got a uh, small baker's lot. Bless you.
Bless you, Tim. Bless you again. That man sneezes, man. I swear. They probably shake the whole frickin' trailer.
Could be.
Okay.
I've got some metal straws. These are different than the ones that I sent to Johnny. These come in a carry case with the straw. It's a 2-pack. Uh, I've got some stones. I've got a little bit of everything. Yeah. Ooh, yarn. Exactly, Kathy. I've got Bernat. What's that? I've got Mary Maxim yarn. Right, Stacy. Stacy heard me talk about yarn the other day, and she's like, "Yarn?"
Well, anybody that knits or crochets or, does yarn
Uh-huh.
crafts of any kind, a deal on yarn, you can't go wrong
Yeah,
because
I've
yarn's
got
not cheap
cakes.
anymore.
I've got cakes of yarn. I've got some skeins of yarn. Welcome back, Anna. I signed up for Pirate Ship so that I could use that for the. So
Yep, and
if I
she's
know
got
where.
plenty of people around her. If she needs help exactly how to do it, to get best deal kind of stuff, how to navigate pirate ship. I've used it, and I'm not even a reseller. Irene's used it. Carol's used it. bunch of people have used it that she can. Stacy's in Florida and Tina is in Illinois.
Yep, and I am in central Illinois.
Yep.
I can't get much more central than where I'm at. I mean, I'm 30 minutes away from Springfield, Illinois, which is the capital. You can't get much more central than that.
You talking about postal scale, Lena? Otherwise, I use my household scale and I weigh it and I add a little extra just in case my scale is off from the postal scale.
Mm-hmm.
And put it into pirate ship with the dimensions of the box and you get a price. Or the size of the bubble bag. Yeah, I don't have a postal scale. I just use my household scale because it's digital.
Yeah, mine's digital as well.
Yeah. You just add a few ounces just in case it's not quite the same as the post office's official postal scale.
Yep.
I just always add, if I'm doing a box, I add, like a half a pound, depending on, anywhere from a few ounces to a half pound, depending on the size of the box. And if it's a bubble mailer, then you just bump it up a notch or so on your, 1.2 ounces. You do like 1.3 or 4, just a hair, just to make sure,
Yeah.
And once you get to a place where you can, then you can work on getting an official postal scale. But as long as you've got a digital scale and it's calibrated, I just
No
always add a
dumpster
little.
diving today for Jessica. She slept in.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, Jessica. If there was any goodies to be had, somebody got them, and maybe they needed them more than you today. Nothing wrong with that. Could be, Carol Ann.
Yeah, could be.
Nothing good or, economical ever lasts.
If you have a digital kitchen scale, that works too. So, give me just
a digital
minute.
kitchen scale will work if you're, mainly just going to be doing like jewelry, little pouches of this or that.
Hunter stole her phone
your
again. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab boxes from the other across the room.
Dear.
And I'm also gonna sneak off.
Yeah, here she's out on the bed. She doesn't want to move us.
Are you in here talking to Papa?
Hello, abstract possibilities. All he said was okay. Well, in my eyes, that would mean, buy away. We're all pretty much hanging in there, Abstract. Current state of things and the COVID lazies in the doctor's offices and pretty much everywhere. Yeah, just kind of hanging in there. Well, yeah, I mean, if you can get, several skeins of yarn for a deal compared to, I mean, that stuff ain't cheap in the stores nowadays. It used to be you could get a skein for 50 cents or $1. Not anymore. 4, 5, 10 freaking dollars a skein. So yeah, if you can get a deal, especially multiple skeins like Tina's gonna have, where it's enough to do an Afghan or something like that. Lap blankets and that kind of stuff. She doesn't have just random one skeiners. She might have a few, I don't know, but I just remember her commenting to me that she had, clusters of skeins that were the same yarn lot and, or dye lot. Yeah, dye lot. Stuff like that, multiple skeins, enough to do significant projects. Oh, yeah, that's a really good deal, Stacy. I mean, in anything, if it's almost $7 and you get it for 75 cents, I mean, that's like 90% off. I'm sure she will, Kathy. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Stacy. The chunky yarn.
Yes, yarn is definitely expensive.
Kathy got says, I warned hubby that you will have yarn, and all he said was, okay. So she says, if you got good deals, she's going to be buying tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Yarn's expensive, and I'm going to try to be reasonable because they'll be in lots and they'll be, and considering that, it's name brand, it's not, generic, as I call it.
Yeah, not the cheap stuff.
Yeah. And of course, like Red Heart Super Saver is generally what? Right around $3 a skein.
Oh, so it's one of those things you got to scan to know that it's on markdown, Stacy.
Yeah.
That's awesome, baby girl. Hunter. Hello, young man. Hello, Hunter. He has stolen Mama's phone and is apparently talking to me in his own way to the phone. Apparently, we're having quite a conversation.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
That's all right. We can do that.
Exactly.
Ooh, she said there's some that doesn't have the sparkle that's marked down as well. Kathy's excited. She is super excited. She wants to see what you got. She got to wait till tomorrow. No sneak peeks.
Yeah, no sneak peeks on the yarn.
Nope. No, if she tries to sneak peek show the yarn, then she'll be squirreling on getting the other stuff marked, and she's got to focus. Got to stay focused. I've got my stuff done on the plug sheet that I've been working on, and I emailed Carol to see if any other names have been added, so I can put those on there before I convert it to a PDF and shoot it out to everybody. So I am just waiting to see if I get a reply back here. And get it wrapped up. I didn't want to send it too far ahead because I knew there'd be last minute changes probably. And didn't want to get.
Oh my gosh. Has Red Heart went up $4 or $5 a skein?
No.
I don't knit or crochet, so I don't have large quantities of any color. I keep it's a large tote, and I keep one skein of each color of specific colors that I do use for. I still do some plastic canvas, not much, and doll hair. I use yarn for cloth dolls, make one of those that I need hair color. So I've got, tones of that would suit, blonde, brunette, redhead, auburn, et cetera, that I could find. And a lot of them are vintage because I found them in box lots for $1 at an auction, a local mom and pop auction. Kept the ones I wanted, donated the others to, SOS or Goodwill or just whatever I could do at the time to just move it on down the line, get it out of my house.
Last time I bought Red Heart, and it's been a couple, 3 years ago. It was $2.78 a skein. So it was 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, I can't
And
use
I'm
it.
pretty much either all acrylic or a cotton.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm not much on wool blends. I touch wool and I start to itch immediately.
Yeah, me and wool do not get along at all with my skin condition. Last time I worked with wool was it was a project in a doll group, and we were making wool felt coats.
Uh-huh.
And I picked up wool felt in Topeka, and yeah, not working with that again. I mean, even acrylic yarn, I generally don't work with it in the summer. There's just certain stuff that I don't handle in the summer because I'm sweaty and my skin is more sensitive.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for my skin condition, I could wear wool. It's just my skin condition that gets aggravated by the wool.
When I was younger and I went to camp, the camp that we went to, they used wool army blankets. Now,
yeah, I would have been toting my own pillow, my own blanket. Mm-mm.
it was awful. I mean, it was just
Oh, so you the 3D critters and stuff, Kathy. No, so is Stacy. The large skeins of Red Heart is roughly $8 a piece. Jeez.
Whew.
One thing that I can work with is alpaca wool.
Yeah.
That stuff's soft. I like that. But yeah, it's pricey.
Yeah, I like
There's a
alpaca.
local craft store here that they mostly have beads, but then they have other stuff. They're mostly a bead jewelry makers type, but there are regional or local-ish people that raise alpacas and make the yarn, and it's three sisters that own this craft store, and actually they own two because they also have one in the Ozarks, up by Branson.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, they've got one in Branson as well, up by the Branson Outry. But they sell the skeins or cakes, or I don't know what you'd call it.
Probably
But
Hanks.
I don't know. I can't
If they're
remember.
twisted, they're Hanks.
Yeah,
Uh,
I know that. I've never quite delineated between a skein and a cake. I'm assuming the cake is got the bigger hole, more like a crochet cotton without the cardboard, kind of squished.
a
Um,
cake is usually, it looks like a cupcake. The Hanks are twisted, and the skeins are the long.
oh, okay. I don't know. Whatever they are, they sell some, and I'll pick up, one here or there if they have a color, a shade that would work well for doll hair. But um, that's pretty much all I buy that for is for doll hair because I like the texture of it and the feel of it because it's super soft. But yeah, these people have alpacas and they shear them and make yarn and then sell the yarn in the local mom and pop shop craft store.
Sorry, trying to get to my mandrel.
All that for the mandrel.
Well, my camera is sitting inside the canister that I keep my mandrels in.
Oh, too
I
funny.
have two mandrels, and they fit perfectly inside the Pringles can. And my camera also sits inside the Pringles can, and has the perfect height
Yeah. Hey, whatever
off of
works.
the desk. So, yeah.
Hello, Levita.
Hi, Levita.
Oh, dang, that hurt. Normally, I do too, Kathy. I mean, it's a treat. I mean, I've bought like maybe 4 of the alpaca, and I know by pricing it online and stuff that the prices they sell it for here are a bargain. But I mean, it's been a few years since I've bought any. I don't even know if they still have it there because I haven't been in there for a good while because Rona. I think in the past 2.5 years I've been in there once, and that's abnormal for me because I'm usually in there and Hobby Lobby both at least once a month, and I've been to Hobby Lobby twice, maybe 3 times in the past year, 2.5 years. And that was mainly because I had to go get it. I have a pillow here that I have leaned up against the arm of this little love seat because the arm is broke down. And if I don't have this pillow here, my ribs get bruised because that's the direction I have to lean because of the pressure on my spine. And a regular polyfill pillow doesn't cut it. I use a 14 by 14, 3-inch thick foam cushion and log jam it into this pillowcase cover. And that's what I use. And they start breaking down and getting too thin. And, I start feeling the pressure on my ribs. Then I have to replace it. And, which is every 2 or 3 months. So if I'm low on my stash of cushions that I have in my craft room, then I have to go get some. And our local Walmart doesn't carry that kind of stuff anymore. So Sis can't pick it up during her shopping, and she has no idea where to find them or what to look for at Hobby Lobby. You send her in there, and yeah, she's clueless. She doesn't know what department. She doesn't know where the departments are. She doesn't even know what the departments are. She's clueless. She's not a craft person at all. So I go and get them and pick up, a couple packages of beads or something like that if I need it, or some felt, while I'm there. But yeah, just to like go catch their clearance sales and stuff, their weekly sale stuff. And no, doesn't happen. It doesn't happen, which is a good thing that I keep a good stash of crafty stuff here at the house. Always have. Come in damn handy the past 2.5 years. Especially my seed beads. Oh my god. You go look at any of the bead online shops, and their seed beads, their delicas, they're out of a gazillion colors, because of not being able to get them. And thank God I keep a stash of seed beads, man. Yep, he's in the living room with Grandpa, talking up a storm.
Mm-hmm.
Levita says, "I hear sweet baby boy."
Yeah, he's in there talking with Papa.
If you want to see him, just click back on the red line. He was with Grandma just a few minutes ago. So.
It's getting dark in here. Might have to turn on the overhead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's usually a back corner in pretty much any Hobby Lobby, but they don't put everything in the clearance corner. Like in the bead aisles, they put them on the little side displays on end rack. And that's where they put their clearance beads. They don't put them back in the corner. And they do
I
the
love the
same
side wings and the end caps.
Yeah. They do the same thing like in the wedding supply department, the smalls. They'll put the bigger stuff back in the corner. But the smalls, they usually put on one of those wings on an end cap in pretty much any department. So if it's smalls you're looking for and not the bigger items, check there first. Usually whatever ends up back in the corner is the dregs of whatever's left over from, when they initially pulled the stuff. No, Levita, unfortunately. I was supposed to get a spine injection, and I went in and went through the whole process. The doctor literally came in and talked to me. They headed back. They were going to get set up and come right back and get me in a couple of minutes. And instead of him coming back, the nurse came back and fed me a line of shit and handed me a new appointment for the 31st and sent me on my merry way, which tells me that they neglected to get the pre-approvals and stuff done before my appointment. And they just didn't want to fess up to it. So yeah, so now it's been moved to the 31st, and I went in and exposed myself to COVID and blah blah blah. All the risks of being out and about and going into hospitals and all that stuff for nothing. Thank you very much. So yeah, if you can't tell, I'm just a wee bit pissed off. Just a little.
Is that right, Stacy? She finally got her hubby down to gift cards for Hobby Lobby for birthdays and stuff.
Huh? Finally got him trained, huh? They usually do their reset at Hobby Lobby, Kathy, in March. So they should be pulling stuff if they haven't started already. Usually by April, the stuff's about better than halfway gone through, but the prices have dropped substantially on what's left. And that's usually when I hit it, first week of April. No, well, gee, Stacey. She says it only took about 25 years. Yeah, I don't have that much patience with a dude. It's like, don't bring me frickin' cut flowers. I do not like cut flowers. Leave them in the earth and let them live out their life. How would you like to be whacked off and shoved in a bottle of water and,
I
handed off trying
I
to
like
sweet talk a
plants.
girl
Bring
getting
me
laid?
plants.
I don't even like that because I do not bring anything into this house that is not pet safe. Random people, they send you a frickin' poinsettia. Those are the most deadly plant to anybody. Why would you want a big ball of bright red poison in your house? And I don't even like red. No. Go get me some red quality seed beads, and I will make beaded poinsettias that I can use every year, and I didn't have to kill a plant to do it, and it's pet safe. You know, if you want to hand me roses or carnations or anything like that, just don't give me cut flowers, don't give me a plant. I'll buy my own. If you want to do something sweet, just hand me a bag of quality seed beads, not the cheap China shit, but give me the good stuff. Show me you really care. And yeah, that's my thought.
But yeah,
Get to
I
know
love
me well enough to
houseplants.
give me something I love, not something I hate.
I do. I love houseplants. I've always loved houseplants.
So do I, but they generally don't survive the cats, no matter where I put them. Trust me, I've tried. So I do artificial. I make up my own arrangements and what have yous, and um, my favorite fake plant or flower arrangements are French bead flowers. So, you have wire and you have floral tape and you have seed beads and you weave the flowers and put them into an arrangement. That's my favorite. Another one I love is, the lampwork glass flowers on the stems, but, when you have animals or klutz in the house, love you, sis, um, you know, not going to last long. I have one tiny little vase of artisan glass flowers that I got from Avon back in the day when they were released, probably 90s, and they are on the top shelf of a little display cabinet that I installed above my toilet in the bathroom on the top shelf with museum wax holding them in place in their little vase. She can't reach them, and she doesn't do any dusting. She doesn't do dusting. So where they're up there, they're safe. That's why they've lived, because, they're not anywhere she can get near them. So, The cats can't get up there. She don't get up there. So, very top shelf. If I was a dude, I could see him when I was standing there having a whiz, but instead I just get a glance before I turn around and sit down like a normal human being. Just saying. But yeah, I love French beaded flowers, and I would rather have those over silks or real or anything. So, and I've got the books to make the stuff, so I've made some. They get old, they wear out after a while, and you gotta make some fresh ones, because they start, getting funky. But that takes a couple of decades. When we moved, all the French beaded flowers I had went into a box and have been broke down, and the beads have all been washed and just waiting to get my freaking craft room set up. So I've got a table to work to make new ones. Got vases that I've picked up, pots and things. Some things I'm just gonna, I'm gonna do silk, but there's just certain things that, got to have some French beaded flowers around. Yes, Kathy, that's my kitten, Esme or Esmeralda. Yep, she's my orange long hair. Hello, Dee Dee. Welcome. Virtual shopkeeper Dee Dee is in the house.
Hi, Dee Dee. You have officially been smurfed. Stupid camera.
Yeah, if I do silk flowers, I pick them up, and I've got a large tote of silk that I accumulated at auction when I was going to auctions to buy furniture and stuff for this place. And I cleaned them all up and wrapped them
They're
carefully, put
just
them in
a
a tote.
talking.
Yeah, he is.
Well, welcome to it. Glad you came to stop by.
Do you say that because it's blue or because you like Smurfs?
It's just because that's what we always say is you have blue smurf.
Yeah. Instead of wrenched,
Yep.
Smurfs just has a little bit more whimsy to it. That I personally like Smurfs. So watched them growing up. I think they're adorable. And wish they would have balanced out their storyline just a little bit better. One girl and a whole town of dudes. Suddenly a baby pops up. Yeah, that didn't go well. That's how they ended up getting tanked. But, hey.
Well, later on they had more Smurfs. They had more females.
Yeah, they brought them back and kind of updated them. Corrected the error of their ways. Yeah. The only thing they missed that would have made it blatantly obvious is put a red light bulb at her front door. Hey. But, one girl, a whole town of dudes. Really? They could have had young ladies coming up, in age and, married Smurf couples and things like that. But no. One flirty chick and a whole town of dudes, a whole little village. And suddenly here comes a baby that, what, did they think it hatched out of an egg? Really? Yeah, it was just weird. Even by then, I was old enough to figure out that, yeah, they screwed up.
He's in
Oh,
there
that's
just jabbering up a storm.
he is. I would love to meet or see, alpacas in person. I've only seen them on TV. Or one time when I was traveling, I seen like can't remember if it was alpacas or emus now. It's been so long ago. Like a field in a distance, kind of thing where there was one or the other wandering around. But it was out of my way to go say hello. So I mean, I know we've got alpacas around here somewhere, but I don't know where. And when I've been out cruising country roads, I've never seen them. So otherwise, I would have stopped because, I occasionally stop and pet a goat or pet a cow. Horses won't let me near them, although I have, respect and energy and calm and blah, yeah. Something about me and equine don't get along. The only equine that I've ever been close to was a jackass.
Your ex-husband doesn't count.
No, this was actually a furry jackass, not the unfurry sort, in a sense. But yeah, I've been absolutely fascinated by the miniature horses, except the issues that they have, like with their dental and stuff, because they've got like a full-size horse's mouthful of teeth in that little tiny head, and often have to get, a bunch of teeth pulled, and what the hell that they have to go through because of hybridism to create the miniature horse. I feel sorry for the little critters. Well, that's cool, Kathy. But if you freak them out, they'll still spit at you. You know, they're alpacas. Or, like on Dr. Pole, apparently if they're
See
getting
you later,
castrated.
Jess.
Bye, Jessica. Take care, honey. Yeah, apparently alpaca, it don't matter how calm and sweet they are. Uh, Dr. Pole, he goes to cut their nuts off, yeah, and they start spitting like mad. It don't matter how sweet they were before they started. They smell a vet, yeah, all bets are off. Especially with the little guys, oh, we're gonna go here, and they're all excited, and then they're like, oh, I smell a vet. I've been told about that. They just haven't figured out how to squeeze their nuts back up in, so the doc can't get a hold of them. Duh. Yeah, I always dreamt of having a ranch flat out in the country and having, kind of the homesteaders type, a critter here, a critter there, of like alpacas and what have yous. But wasn't meant to be in this life. I'm sure I've got a whole herd of them across the Vale, so. Well, yeah, they're like any farm animal. They've got to be handled a lot, or they kind of turn a bit feral. Get cantankerous. Any critter. It don't matter whether I mean, you see the milk cows, and then you see the meat cows, and yeah, the milk cows. You handle more because you're taking them in to milk them and stuff. So they tend to be calmer. But meat cows, yeah, quite the wrangle. And apparently, what is it? What's the black ones? The black cows?
I don't know. A cow is a cow to me. I know they're different
Me
names.
too, but there's a certain one, they're black. Um, It don't seem to matter what you do. They got attitude. Dr. Pole's always on about it. That certain kind of cow, and he has to go, help them pull a baby or, um, treat them because they bloated up, and they got to put a trocar in them to deflate them. Yeah, Stacy, Angus, that's it. The Angus cows. You can handle them all you want, and they're cantankerous as hell.
Bless you.
And pretty much lose their shit when a vet comes by them. They smell vet, man, and all bets are off. But I think any farm animal's gonna be like that when a vet shows up because,
Bless you again.
nobody likes a vet. Like, we don't like doctors. Oh, that's sad. Kathy's sister had a mini horse, but it got mean hanging out with the alpacas, so it ended up getting rehomed.
Aw.
Apparently, them alpacas was a bad influence on him, on the little horse. Note to self: wherever I am in lives, don't put the alpacas with a mini horse, or any horse for that matter. Them alpacas are a bad influence. Levita says, bless you.
Lavina says, bless you, Tim. He came here.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. Probably can't hear you over, the babbling little boy.
I think somebody's starting to get cranky.
Yep. About time to pop a milk cork in him and settle him in for a snooze. Kathy's sister has 2 pigs, 2 goats, 2 donkeys, 4 alpaca. It's like the beginning of Noah's Ark, and then it burped.
Uh-huh.
2 of this, 2 of that, and then 4 of the other. Oops. If I had my way about it in the summer, we'd just put a couple goats out in the yard and let them mow the yard. But they'd also eat the flowers and whatever else they get a hold of.
Sheep do that too.
Oh, big old stretch hit me. No, I would not have Angus. They supposedly have a breed of mini cows.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That's like mini pigs.
Oh, but the mini pigs are actually cute.
Yeah, but when you buy them when they're a piglet, you don't know for sure whether it's a mini pig or not. And apparently people do a lot of lying in that regard.
Yes, they do.
So you think you're getting a mini pig, and yeah, you end up getting a gigantic pot belly that ends up like 300 pounds. And yeah, sea cow as a manatees. But I'm not coastal. I'm in Kansas. So Tina's right smack dab in the middle of her state. I'm right smack dab in the middle of the country. So I'm in farm country, but yeah, not uh, not in the right place to have, saltwater mammals. And an aquarium big enough for that? No.
No.
And you ain't gonna get me in a mask to snorkel down and vacuum out the bottom of a gigantic aquarium either. So, highly claustrophobic, COPD. I'm doing good not to freak out behind just the face masks that we all have to wear nowadays. And then you mix a face mask with an elevator. Yeah. And very careful breathing, going from one floor to the other. Because, that kind of puts me right on the edge of freak out. But I manage. I haven't freaked out in one yet. Now, if it stopped, broke down, froze, whatever, yeah, I'd be screeching like a girl. Let me out, let me out. Me trying to shimmy my fat, flabby fanny through that little hatch at the top. Only to find out that I'm stuck in a big tube. I'm afraid of heights, so climbing the ladders in the tubes, that wouldn't happen. I'm not in making action adventure movies, so I ain't no stunt idiot, so I would just stay in the box and freak out. Let the fireman pop that hatch open and toss me down a can of oxygen, because, yeah, wouldn't take long in that box, and I would need it. Between hyperventilation and COPD, yeah. I'd be freaking out until I passed out. That's all I can say about that. Wouldn't be pretty. Oh, I bet, Kathy. I mean, I don't necessarily need a huge home, but I would like a spacious home. Room to move, nice big craft area, craft room. Need paper? Oh, okay. So you're waving a clipboard at me and waggling the paper on it. I'm like, we playing charades or what? Yeah, we probably do. It's getting a bit stuffy in here. Yeah. Turn the heater off, open the windows. Be right back, y'all. I gotta do another reload. My water bottle's almost empty. My bladder's full.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rings done so far. Six rings done so far. The biggest one is like almost an 11. All women's. Eight and a half, a 10 3/4, almost an 11, a size 10, a size 7, size 7.5, 7 3/4, another a 9 3/4. This one is 8 3/4. It's cute, and it's a starfish, but it's missing a couple of rhinestones. He's cute. This costume, but as I said, he's missing a couple of rhinestones. So we'll save him for another day. Put him in the bag with the others. Is everybody having a good day? Watching me just sit here focused on what I'm doing while Willow's doing all the talking. Oh, heavens. Yeah, you can come on for a few. Let Hunter say hello and get all his hugs. That way we can see all his big smiles. We can see that handsome boy.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Ooh, dang, Kathy. Her sister's mini pig is not a mini pig.
Well, I watched a show or something on that, and there really isn't any such thing. They just basically starve them to death to keep them that small.
Pretty much.
Oh,
Okay, Kathy. Take care. See you tomorrow.
where is that handsome young man?
Hello, baby girl.
Hi,
Hello,
Hunter.
Hunter.
Hi, handsome.
Can I have my
Hello,
phone back?
Hunter.
Don't eat the phone.
There he is. There's our handsome young man. Yes. Hugs,
Hello, Hunter.
Hunter.
You keep stealing my phone. Stop it. Oh,
Aw. Yes, that's our handsome young man. He has to come on and see us all so that we can see him. Yes, we love you, dear.
okay. Give him hugs. You're stealing my phone again.
Of course.
Always. Every time you see people come on, you know you just want to steal my phone.
Well,
Try
at
back
least
again
it
in a
gives a
little bit,
moment of
Kathy.
joy.
Hi, Hunter.
Say hi. Go.
Hi, love. What are you doing?
Hello, Hunter.
Oh, he hit the button.
Uh-huh. He bumped the button.
Yep, he bumped the button. That's okay.
We all do that at some point.
Yep. I need to go through some other stuff and get a few more rings gathered up that I have and get them put in. But I said one's at 8.5 and it's adjustable. One's about a 7.5, 7 3/4. One's a size 7. One's a size 10. One's a 10 3/4.
You've
Oh
probably
my!
got more than enough together. I mean, you're just gonna be filling gaps. So
Well, at least if I have everything that I want to have done and done up, ready to go, and whatever I don't get to sell tomorrow, I'll have ready for another sale.
true.
Fair
Very
enough,
true. She's more OCD organized about that stuff than I am.
And I've got
Yep, baby girl says, yup,
uh-huh.
he hit the button.
I've got bangles. I've got 3 different batches of bangles.
Hello, Josie.
Hi, Miss Josie. So I've got 3 different batches of bangles done up. And I've got a set of 3 mushrooms, stone mushrooms. I've got some earrings.
Oh, here comes the munchy butt for a diaper change.
Yeah.
Each got baby clothes.
Oh yeah. Well, Sissy don't have them put into lots, so if she ain't got them put into lots, I ain't selling them.
A bag for whatever price.
No, they need to be in smaller lots because it costs to ship those. So,
Ew.
finally got that dirty diaper, I guess. Ah,
Well, you can tell by the number of wet wipes that was pulled that he's got a muddy butt. How's Josie doing today, girl?
getting ready for your show today, Miss Josie?
No, I think I'm still good. That was random. Sis is asking me questions about the grocery list. We took a good little break there, and then all of a sudden she sits down and she looks at me and goes, "Buns?" Yep, she says she's almost ready for her show.
Sorry,
Miss
Buster.
Josie's so organized.
Gotta get it all cleaned off of you. That was nasty. Sorry. You're on. Yeah, whatever. Get my foot.
Said, but no, Paul. Yeah, I'm working on finishing getting things ready here. But like I said, whatever I don't get an opportunity to sell, tomorrow I'll have it round and ready for the next time I sell. You know,
Yeah.
which is what I'm supposed to be doing anyway. That's why I'm having all of this stuff that I've been purchasing to make jewelry with, and any complete jewelry that I already do buy.
Yeah. Hello, Papa Ron.
Hey, Papa Ron.
Oh, sure. Okay.
So just doing what I do. Whoa, what? What? You got to have your clothes on. It's chilly in here today.
When it comes summer, man, he's gonna be a happy boy.
You can't be naked baby today.
It's only 40 something outside.
Yeah. You can't be naked baby today. No. You can't. Sorry. No, you can't change Grandma's mind. You can't be naked baby today.
Or grandpa. Not gonna happen.
Good. Chew on your foot.
Sit up here and say hi to everybody
Come
again.
here.
Yeah.
Say hello, everybody.
Here's the little man. Make yourself big so they can see him.
Gotta find my mouse. Here we go.
Here's the munchkin.
Thank
And
you.
the YJ.
Get him.
Yeah, we're sunny blue skies here with a high of
I mean, it's
60
nice
something.
looking outside, but it's just chilly today.
Yeah, that was yesterday for us. But we're warming back up today, thank God. My bones are definitely happy about it. Not overly grumpy. No spine injection this week,
Yep. Say hi.
Hello, RJ. What you doing, little man? Woo. He's excited. RJ.
Oh, Spitty up.
You.
Oh, Grandma, get your Spitty up, Greg. Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Wave her arms and let her rip.
Yeah. Hey, turn your
I
face
swear
over.
those random moments in childhood or infancy is where, like the freaking Exorcist came out with the whole projectile.
Oh, no. The Exorcist was my eldest daughter. I swear, you gave her 4 ounces and a 5-gallon bucket came out. Oh, my word.
RJ.
You hear Auntie Willow? Do you hear
Hello,
your
RJ.
Auntie Willow? Huh?
What you doing, little man? Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Lavita says, hi there, little man. Yeah, and Miss Josie says, you're adorable. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it.
So, Grandma bought him a t-shirt that says, hello, ladies.
Hello, ladies. It is now officially his flirt shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like your flirt shirt, don't you, RJ? Yeah. You like your flirt shirt. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Ooh.
We're happy he's been in such a good mood, and he's been just a jabbering. Yeah, just a jabbering.
Just a jibber jabbering away.
Yeah. And Lena says, hello, RJ, you handsome fella. Yeah. Yeah.
He just looks so intently at the screen.
Right,
There's
Papa
something
Rowan? I mean, the kid, my oldest daughter, she
Ooh.
was 2 months old, and I swear, you gave her 4 ounces, and she's 5 gallon bucket worth. I mean, my gosh, it was awful.
Dang, Ron. Did she grow up to be able to spit further than anybody, or you know?
Yeah, what'd you do? What you see? Huh? What do you see? You see yourself? Huh? Do you see yourself? Time to get your feet. Huh? You like to get your feet. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, yeah. You like them feet. You've discovered them? Yeah. Uh, blah, blah. Yeah. Oh, there it
Ooh,
goes again.
a little bit of chunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got you across the back of your hand too.
I see that. Oh, there's Papa. Yeah, there's Papa. Going, Papa was going to need another spit up
Oh,
breath.
look at that grin. He's like, "Here's my man. There's my peppa."
Yeah.
Good. You don't need it.
Yeah.
All right. Say bye, ladies and gentlemen.
Bye, RJ.
Hi, Ron. Hey, Red Road. Hey, Lavita. Hey, BG. Josie. Everybody.
All right. Say bye,
Yeah,
y'all.
they've been going through some of that with RJ too, Ron. Their
Hi,
family tends to
Denise.
be lactose intolerant. Hey, Denise.
All right. Taking the
For
little
those of
man
you
away.
that have
Toodles all.
toodles, for those of you who have joined us and have not
Thanks,
heard and
Stevie.
have been wondering, Flipping Crazy Lisa's computer took a tank. She is not able to go live with it now. It just won't. So she's working on getting another one here, and we'll be back as soon as she can. In the meantime, she might throw up a couple of pre-records or something like that. Just depends on how her week's going to go. She's got stuff that she needs to get done that she hasn't had time to do that she's going to focus on this week, and like getting her taxes together to get them down to the tax office, and kind of straighten up her workroom and shuffle
Yeah,
some
I
stuff.
was just informed of that. I went to go look for her D-stash Thursday, and
It weren't there.
it weren't there. Exactly.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah. They got through one 12 grid, and then her computer tanked. We weren't sure if it was YouTube, StreamYard, internet, or what. And with the help of Ron and Irene, and bunch of tests, diagnostics, and yep, it's her computer. Which it's a Windows 8.1, so it's kind of old. And it it just said I'm done and kicked her right out of her live, and she couldn't get back up. So
wow. Because I did. I went Thursday, like I said, to go look for the D-stash, and it wasn't there. And I was like, wow. Hello, KK. Doing pretty good, dear. Uh, I've been working on getting things round and ready for tomorrow. Lavita says, have a wonderful day, Tim.
Hey, thanks, Lavita. I'm trying.
yeah, I know, Josie. Hanging in there, Denise. No injection this week. Quite furious. The doctors. They neglected to get pre-approval.
Dee
Yeah,
Dee,
time for the
we're
injection.
Carol's Creative Corner is hosting a benefit auction on her channel tomorrow for Tim's mother. Well, for her final expenses. Exactly.
Yeah. She's currently in hock at the funeral home. Put it to you that way. You know, they've got to get her out of. You know, she's kind of being held hostage until it's paid for, and they want to be able to lay her to rest and start the proper mourning process and move on with it. And nope. I'm not really keen on changing things either because, you know, it's been grumpy enough. But what was I talking about? Oh, yes. So it's, you know, it's to help pay her final expenses. It was thought to have been arranged and it wasn't. So, yeah, they're kind of in a pickle and need some help.
It's just
on Carol's Creative Corner tomorrow, noon Eastern, 11 o'clock Central.
Tim's. It's on like Tim's sister and Tim. Awesome, KK. My system doesn't support Windows 11, so I'm still using 10.
Yeah, I'm still on 10 as well.
Hi, Laura.
Hello, Laura. Yeah, my laptop and my desktop are both Windows 10.
I used XP up until the time that I couldn't any longer.
Same here. Yeah. We got one Vista. And yeah, we didn't get 6 months out of that because it blew up. It was one of those wonky ones that Walmart started selling and then pulled them off the shelf because they were crap.
Yeah.
I don't remember what they were called now, but whatever it was, yeah. So, and it ran Vista. I hated Vista.
Never had a Vista.
Trust me, you didn't want one. Totally different setup than the Windows that everybody knows and understands. They tried to totally change it up and they went way too far. And yeah, that thing was a cluster muck from hell. And then add to it that it was one of those cheap, wacky, foreign little computer, you know, mini tower things that E-machine, was that it?
Yeah. E-machines.
Yeah, they were garbage. Yeah, them things like exploded from within. I mean, they just imploded. They worthless, absolutely worthless. And yeah, we didn't get 6 months out of that thing, and didn't hardly do anything on it, and it just quit.
I had several E-machines over the years, but never did they have a Vista. I had Windows 7. I had XP. What else have I had?
I started out with Win98.
It's a time slot, DD. 15-minute intervals.
Yeah, you get a 15-minute slot. Highly recommend buy it now instead of auctions. And then, yeah, you just pump them through, push it through as fast as you can, sell as much as you can in that window of time. I haven't worked with computers, Josie, but we've had a computer since, well, before Win98, we got a Radio Shack one, but we didn't put it online or anything. It was actually hooked up to a key machine, a computerized key machine, and you would go in and program,
Thank you,
set number
Edie.
of locks, apartments, whatever, for like an apartment complex, and have all the key codes. And the key machine, you would just load a key in and it would spit one out with the code, switch it out, hit the button again, it would do the next code, and you could pump out all the keys for a rekey on a huge apartment complex in no time. I figured out how to do that for Dad.
Bones.
Hello, Mr. Bones. And then we finally got, a PC for the house, and it was a Win98. Yeah, that'll be perfect, Josie. I have never updated my Windows system in a computer that I have ever, because I have heard pretty bad things about that. So I have never done that. I just run on what I got until the gas is out, and then I get a different one. Whichever one I
Right.
get, there's a new Windows system in it. So I've never upgraded the Windows system in a computer because I haven't heard good things about it. There's always something that funks out. So I don't go there.
You as well, Kathy.
That's what I figured, Josie. Lose a lot of info. Programs would get wonkadoodle.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with all that. I don't know how much longer the desktop's going to survive, because when Sis was going to school, she had some programs that she downloaded on it for the classes, and then when we removed them, they screwed up the whole frickin' system. So I've been steadily working through all the kinks and trying to get it running as best as possible. But yeah, I don't
You
foresee
already got your face on, Miss Josie?
foresee longevity with the desktop.
Because you're always so put together, dear.
You are. I don't come close. I haven't done all the put together stuff for a long time. Decades.
Nope, not yet. All right. I will stop in later and visit.
Yeah, me too, if I can. There's a chance Just Sandy's going to come on and do an auction today, and I will be modding for her if she comes on. So it'll depend on how that goes and my level of consciousness, since I didn't hardly get any sleep last night. So
We'll see you later, Miss Josie. Oh. Will do, Josie. But just gotta chill. Like I said, no, I'm trying to get things rounded and ready. I still have to get the clothing measured because I want to do from across the chest from pit to pit to get measurements there, and from here down for length and width. Even though they say that they're a certain size, I want to make sure I got the measurements down and wrote down for each one.
Yeah, because you don't know if it's American sizing or foreign sizing or.
Yeah. Um, I mean, because they are plus size. Well, oh, well, I know Papa Smurf Ron and Papa Smurf Jay.
Yep, same. I don't know any others, and I
Nope.
will right now go make note of your sub count, and anybody that comes in to bid on any auction that I'm modding, if they aren't in the vicinity of your J's sub counts, they will not be permitted to bid unless they can confirm their identity right then and there. I have been impersonated before.
The
Took
same here.
months to resolve, so I totally get where you're going with that.
Also, I go and I look and see when their accounts were made.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
That's why you dropped a mushroom into your name. Okay.
Yeah, I've been thinking about dropping an owl in mine. People won't be able to, like you can in the three dot thing, you can click and do the go to channel. But if the channel doesn't have that yet, which not all channels do, um, you can't do a keyword search with the emoji in it in the name and have it come up. So okay, I got your info.
I want to make sure.
Ooh, let me check the chat because Jay came in earlier. Maybe he's still.
Ron's sub count just went up by one because I actually wasn't subbed to Ron.
That's fine. It's just the vicinity. If you have one come in that has, 2 versus, 130-ish, 140-ish, then, that's kind of where I go with it. Because, if they've just Sandy Denise is who I might be modding for. It's just whether or not she's up to it. She needs to do a sale because she's gotten a notice on her door that they're going to shut her gas off. She was going to do it yesterday, but she wasn't able to get stuff done in time.
I got invoiced Ron recently, but the funny story behind it is that from the person I got the invoice from, my email was right next to the person that they were supposed to invoice. I got the invoice for an exorbitant amount of money, and I emailed the person back and it's like, I don't believe this was meant to be mine. I think you sent this invoice to the wrong person. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. My bad. Kind of situation. Because I'm like, yeah, no. No, not me. Sorry. When you get a $550 invoice and you're going, what?
Yeah,
Where
that
did
would stop me in my tracks too.
where did I sleep on that one? Because I don't remember that.
Exactly. That would make for a definitive what the moment.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I got you and Jay's channel data jotted down so that if anybody comes in, even if it's you guys, you'll get checked out before I let you bid. Don't take but a moment to check, but
Yeah.
I would rather do that than have the seller lose out and have the non-buyer get an invoice that they shouldn't be. But yeah, impersonators are pretty common on YouTube. Um, but yeah, they were. Um, they had to have been within the circle to be doing it because they knew everywhere I shopped, and that's where they were going and buying crap in my name with my avatar. And it was the very beginning of when that issue became highly apparent. Yes, I wrote that down too, Ron. Um, it took the sellers a while to work the quirks and figure out how to identify, the true buyer and fakes,
That's
and
why
once that
I
was figured
absolutely
out,
love that you have to be registered first before you're
yes,
registered.
yes, there's very few places that I will buy that I am not pre-registered and smurfed. Um, there's a lot of places I don't go because I'm not smurfed, which protects me to a degree. Um, you know,
Oh,
just because
that's
I
fine,
got
Didi.
impersonated. I literally sent emails to everybody that I bought from or would buy from and told them, do not take a bid from me until otherwise notified via email. You know,
Yeah.
um, because nothing I could say in chat could be taken as earnest because this impersonator was pretty good. They were able to pull it off. Um, they came in when I was actually in there buying one day on one channel,
Oh, wow.
and I'm saying don't take these bids; they are not me. And they were like, "Yes, I'm bidding," and yeah, I got an invoice, and I emailed them and said, "There is two of us in here. One is me, one is them. Don't know how to tell you to tell the difference, but I'm not buying. I have stopped buying as of this moment. I am not buying. I do not have an invoice, you know,
Mm-hmm.
or I bought this one item. That's all I bought. Anything else, I did not buy it. I did not bid on it. I got invoices that, yeah, I wasn't there, wasn't online, nothing. Um, Stuff like that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I shut down all buying with everybody until it was resolved, which was about what, 3-ish months, 4 months that I couldn't buy at all. Didn't matter how much, I needed or wanted an item that I seen, I couldn't buy it. I wasn't going there. I wasn't. Everybody knew, do not take bids from Willow House here in any chat until otherwise notified. That was the only way that I could stop it. And some of them forgot because, it had been months that I had sent this email. And, they would take a bid, and everybody in the chat knew. And everybody was like, no, you're not supposed to take bids from Willow until she's emailed you. Has she emailed you? Then don't take the bid.
Mm-hmm.
And, I had friends in the chats that were helping to back me on this. They were pretty much terrified that it would happen to them. Um, and yeah, it sucked.
But yeah, no, Didi, I'm sure that there might be space. I think at this point we have what, 18, 19 people?
Something,
roughly.
Yeah.
And you know, I
Well, I got
don't
the
know
damn
at this
file.
point.
Count them, Cheryl. Let me pop it up here and count.
You never know, something may come up, and somebody may have to back out at the last minute. And life does happen. So it does. Life happens. People can have to back out at the last minute. Well, hello, Miss Judy May. It is so good to see you. Uh, so I know that people have been contacted by Miss Carol. I've talked to people as well, and asked them to get a hold of Carol, or if Carol has contacted them, etc. Uh, I talked to Dawn and Mary the other day on their live, just in chat. They're not going to be able to sell, but they will be there in chat, etc. So, past that, I know that Miss Josie's going to sell. I'm going to sell. Miss Sandy is going to, from Just Sandy. Of course, Miss Carol, Dawn, from Dawn's channel.
West Side Gary, Tom Cruise, Jerry Mendoza, Debbie and Max.
They've been contacted, and whether they have contacted her back with yeses, I'm not 100%, but I'm assuming yes.
This is a list that Carol sent me. But yeah, I'm assuming they're all confirmed, but I don't know. I'm putting the information in the file. Basically, I'm doing a plug file, which is something mods do. They create plugs to drop in the chat for.
Okay, but if Miss
sales
Carol
or something.
emailed you, then Irene will be there. I'm not sure if she's selling for sure, but I know that she will be there because I know she's modding.
Yeah, she's calling the auction because they weren't sure on me because I was supposed to be, seeding in a spine injection. But so she was going to call it, and I was going to drop plugs in the chat, kind of thing. Since I didn't get the injection, it's not whether or not I'm up to it for the most part, unless just something goes south on me. So I will be there to help.
And then there's oh my goodness, there were so many I can't remember from that day. From the first day that it was announced.
Yeah. From my understanding, the list I've got are confirmed, but maybe
Okay.
not. I don't know. I'm putting plugs together on them anyway, so if they are there, good to go.
Yeah.
If they aren't, then they aren't, If they didn't confirm, or I don't know, whatever. Change of plans, can't come, whatever.
Yep. So, I mean, because Paul Antonelli was one of them that was on the list, and
Okay, Just Sandy, Jerry Mendoza, Debbie and Max, Two Hip Chicks, Nana Tink, Paul Antonelli, Mr. Jim and Miss Joni from Mountain Trails Gems and Jewelry, Westside Gary, Record Crate Adam, who's Tom Cruise, Danny May Adventures, Amy Hooser Dives, Red's Outpost Vintage Sharon.
Yep, red.
New England Thrifters Helen. Kathy's Corners Kathy. Josie's Place Josie. Adopted Retrospects Kimberly.
Yep.
Dawn's Channel. So Dawn, and then of course Tina will be there, Carol will be there, I will be there, and Irene will be there. Don't know. I know Tina's selling, but I don't know if Carol or Irene are selling, and I'm not a reseller. So I'm modding to help. But Irene will be calling it. I will do the typing. AK the plug file.
So we have a pretty good lineup.
Yeah, I'm setting this up. As each of the sellers come on, I can drop their link to their channel with a plug, of show such and such as channel some love and subscribe. And then I've got sold plugs that I can drop in with, because it's going to be an immediate pay auction, immediate pay to Tina's PayPal. So her PayPal email is in there, and then you'll have to email the seller if you don't already, if you aren't already registered with that seller. You'll need to email them your information so they can mail you your stuff. So,
And of course,
and if they charge shipping, you'll do immediate pay for the bid of the item, and then you'll receive a invoice just for the shipping from the seller.
It is tomorrow, Papa Ron, at noon Eastern, 11 Central, and then, back an hour for everything back that way.
Yeah. We're doing good to keep that straight. The rest of the time zones, you're on your own, folks. Because, yeah, with daylight savings time and blah, 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 and some states do it, some don't. And yeah. Nope, I'm doing good just with Eastern Central. If it's any other, I go look at your thumbnail and pop in there, and it says that, it's 2 hours and 14 minutes from now. So I can look at my clock and go, okay, it's this time. Okay, got it. Yeah. I sort that one out Hick style for sure. But anyways, that's the list that I have. I emailed Carol earlier to see if there is any updates or changes to it before I convert the file into a PDF and mail it to, Tina and Irene and Carol, so that everybody has it in case I have to step away or, can't make it. Tiny chance of that. You never know with my body. But I can be pretty freaking miserable and sit there and type. So if I'm conscious, I will be there. But I've just been waiting to hear back from Carol to see if there is any other. We'll go look again. Nope. I keep checking my email and make sure, because if I get a reply back from her, then I can update it and get her done and get her emailed out. That way everybody's got it. Tomorrow, G-May, 12 o'clock Eastern, 11 Central.
Here is the link for the auction tomorrow.
Oh, there you go. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
Callie is apparently escorting Sis all over the house.
Because she doesn't want to get her medicine. Yeah, she's going to get her in bed. Okay.
But yeah, it is tomorrow, noon Eastern, 11 Central.
Yep.
And it is on Creative Carol's channel.
Carol's Creative Corner.
I know that Jessica has been busy pimping it out like crazy. Other people as well. when I'm out and about, I've been not. I guess I've sort of been pimping it out. I've been mentioning it, dropping the link when I can, where I can.
Yep, same here.
But I said, yeah, I sat here and I went through some of the nicer rings that I have and got them all sized up and put into bags so that they're ready to go. I said, I need to measure out the few pieces of clothing that I have. They're women's, no men's. Um,
Women's plus size.
yep, women's plus size. Uh, I have some jewelry. I have a set of clothing. I have yarn. I have a few pieces, few stones. Uh, I have
Gemstones, y'all.
um, a kitchen set for bakers. Um, Other than that, and I've got a couple of sets of the metal straws. Um,
And then who knows what everybody else is gonna have.
yeah, I you start telling what everybody else has.
I would say we're probably gonna be anywhere 18 to 20 sellers, 15-minute slots apiece.
Yep.
It's a minimum of a 5-hour auction.
So
No. Should probably come out when you go start your shopping.
it's going to be a good time for all, I'm sure.
Oh, it'll be tons of fun.
You never
Between
know
you, me,
what you're
Carol,
going
and
to find.
Irene all on the panel, and then, half a dozen sellers.
Most everything that I have set up, I've got it set up for buy it now. That way it goes by faster.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you got a 15-minute slot, you have so much time, I mean, Sandy, she'll probably do an auction, but she'll have like one or two good items,
Mm-hmm.
um, because her stuff is all artisan for the most part.
Yeah.
So, um, everybody else,
Wildflower.
for the most part.
Hello, Myra.
Hello, Myra. Hello, Wildflower. Everybody else, for the most part, will probably do buy it nows and pump through as much as they can in that slot. That's generally how we do it. Or they'll have, one or two really good items and auction them off. But the resellers usually want to sell as much as they can, but they might change it up where it's a benefit and just do a couple of quality items, and auction them. Whichever, maximize the time. 15 minutes goes by fast. Y'all know how to do it.
Oh,
Just leave her be for now. You got her wound up. Try again this
Miss
evening.
Josie is going live here in about 5 minutes.
Cool, cool, cool.
So
Gonna go check. Still waiting to hear whether or not I'm calling an auction this afternoon or not.
Go chill.
How you doing, Myra?
Well, I said Miss Josie should be going live here just about any moment. I don't see anything else.
Myra. Asked her how she was doing, and she says, Myra, Elaine is my name, and unboxing is my game.
Right.
That is funny. Pretty slick there, Myra.
Oh. Well, are you still unboxing all your things and setting up house, Miss Myra?
I would imagine that's probably it. Otherwise, unboxing videos would be popping out. So she's got to be setting up house. Which I don't know about any of y'all, but having to move over 40, God,
You know,
nightmare. Especially when you're a crippled up old
my
flabby
last
bastard
house
like you.
payment is due on this place February of 2025.
What is?
My last house payment is due February of 2025.
So you got 3 3/4 years yet to pay on it.
So I'm just,
Waiting for it to get paid for.
yeah. And then I'm looking at hopefully one more move to an apartment that's on a ground floor that's handicap accessible.
Oh, so you guys aren't planning on staying there?
No, I'm looking for something a little more affordable. You know, cheaper on the utilities. Oh no, her bedroom is still looking like a storage unit. Oh no,
So's
Myra.
mine, and I moved 7 years ago. What's your point? My whole freaking house is like a warehouse. 'Cause I was in the middle of a remodel when my back, my knee, and my lungs all blew in just a few months, and there I sit, and I'm still sitting there looking at it, getting more frustrated
My
by the day.
bedroom looks like a storage unit because I've got boxes everywhere full of stuff because I need to put in shelving so that I can put
Stuff away.
stuff away
Yeah.
and have it more organized.
I don't know, Carol Ann. I messaged her on Facebook to find out, because if she does, I'll be modding, and waiting to hear back from her. I just sent it just like a minute ago, so I haven't seen a thumbnail come up. So I'm hoping so, because she needs to pay her gas bill. She got a shut off notice. But I don't know if she's up to it. She's been pushing herself, trying to pump out a bunch of jewelry, do the casting, and she made 2 amber rings yesterday, and was finishing up a men's turquoise ring, a pretty stunning men's turquoise ring, by the way. She's just been really pumping some jewelry out to have a sale, and I'm hoping she didn't wear herself out getting it made to where she can't have the frickin' sale. Sandy, she doesn't know when to quit. But hopefully she did. But I haven't seen a thumbnail go up yet.
Yeah, that's why I was checking to see if anything popped up.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to look and see if she's.
And I don't see anything.
Me neither. Random video. 5-foot long hornet's nest attack while it's destroyed. And it's a hornet's nest hanging off of the soffit on a house, and it looks very let's say it looks like some of Lisa's most recent gemstone buys that she's been selling. Kind of a ooh-ah after dark kind of sale,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's like hanging off the side of a house.
Yeah, there was a ooh-ah after dark last night.
Yeah, no, I was there for a little while. I was kind of in and out. It's like it was running, but I couldn't pay attention. I had too many other things going on. But I haven't gotten a reply back, but that, she has to be like at her
I know,
computer.
Carol Ann.
I'll have to check Blind to Billionaire. It looks like they just passed something in regards to improved SNAP benefit. Or maybe they renewed that thing that was going to go out in April. It was going to cut the extra benefit, the 30% that we get for Rona.
Well,
Maybe they
hello,
passed that.
Mr. Jim. I guess we can verify with Mr. Jim. Mr. Jim, are you going to be showing up tomorrow for the benefit auction?
Yep, you coming to sell? Yeah, I agree, Myra. I would think they'd be kind of feeling naked if they ain't blue.
Right? The auction starts at noon Eastern on Creative Carol's channel.
Creative Corner.
Yeah, I know. I always say it backwards.
Yeah, I know. That's why I keep correcting you.
I don't know what time slot that you would be on, but that's when the auction starts.
Yeah, you'd have to contact Carol to find that out. I don't know how she's sorting that. I've never dealt with that part. I'm either usually calling them or like this one, I'm doing the typing in the chat, but I'll be on panel in case I need to answer a question or ask a question or whatever's. But Irene is going to call the auction. We had it set up that way because I was supposed to have gotten an injection on Thursday on my spine that shit backwards on me. So yeah, that ain't happening now until the 31st. But I will fill in for her and call for her if she needs a break or something like that.
Yep. And of course, I'll be there. You need her. Would you like her? She's supposed to have emailed you.
Hold on, I've got that file. I can pop it back open here and get it for you. There it is. Copy. I got it. There's her email.
I was going to say, there's her email.
Grabbing her channel link. And there's your channel link. Try your whole life and have to move it from the parents' home with their whole life. Yeah. I had a stack that would fill the back of a full-size van of boxes of nothing but paperwork, old tax papers. I found receipts from ear medicine and stuff from when I was born. Yeah.
There's the StreamYard link if anybody wants to pop on and visit.
Hey, Pearl, how you doing? Yeah. At the time, it was 46, 47 years of accumulation in that one house all the time. And the combination of two families into one, because they bought that place and moved into it, and I was born 2 weeks later. So mom moved, heavily pregnant with me, and was chasing baby mice when they hatched out, and garter snake in the living room, and because, yeah, dad, snakes, not happening. Mom could be in the process of giving birth, and he still wasn't going to get that snake. It wouldn't matter. Dad was a big buff dude, but when it came to snakes, he was a big pussy. My move with all of the parents' accumulation was half a mile, maybe 3/4, tops. And it was frickin' murder. So, yeah. You know, it don't matter whether it's, you know, across the street or 100 miles away or halfway across the country. You still got to pack it up. You still got to haul it over, and you still got to unpack it. And you're most likely going to load it in a truck even to go across the street, because you ain't going to want to carry every single box individually, one at a time, across the freaking street. It's pretty much the same regardless. It's just driving time. But yeah, I was wiped. Absolutely wiped when we got done with that. I started packing 3 months before we even got a place. But I wasn't sure how quick we were going to be getting a place. So I just packed it, sorted it here at the new place. But yeah, I could have literally loaded a full-size van down to where you just had your little space to sit to drive it. Everything else was jam-packed of nothing but paperwork. From the business, from the house, from previous marriage, because both mom and dad were married prior to meeting and marrying each other. So it was two families combined into one, and all the paperwork that went along with that. I mean, clothes and stuff like that, you know, I pretty much just went through, because we had to move shortly after mom passed. She passed in April. We moved 4th of July weekend that same year. But we got the place. We signed the papers the end of May. And all of June, I was packing at home at night. During the day, I was over here at the new place doing repairs and, you know, installing doors and fixing floor.
See you later, honey.
You know, scrub the place top to bottom, walls, floors, ceilings. whatever needed to be done. Changing fixtures, faucets, all that good stuff. Changed out all the lock system, and put my high security on it. Yeah, I worked on it for a full month. Made it completely critter proof, critter safe. You know, for my furries, my kitties,
The fur
and
babies.
my dog at the time. And literally the weekend we moved, that last day of the move, we moved beds and our little bags that had our toothbrush, change of clothes, you know,
Yeah.
a single box of groceries, and the critters and their litter boxes and, you know, their essentials, because they had a little bag too.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the rest of it was already over here, set up, ready to go. So we moved our beds. As soon as those were moved and in and bedding was on them and everything, then we went and started collecting the animals, and each one of them was crated, and they were all brought over, and yeah, they all moved at the same time. I've got one of those dolly trolleys, you know, you move the handle on it, and it can be a dolly or it can be a trolley.
Yep.
We had their crates all belted onto that, and I used, you know, moving straps and strapped all the crates together, and then the straps were strapped to the dolly.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and we wheeled them in the house that way. Wheeled them right into my bedroom. My bedroom bathroom was their safe place
Mm-hmm.
for a few days until they were ready to venture out. And the few days that they were sequestered in my room, um, you know, that gave me the opportunity to get some more boxes unpacked, stuff like that. Because, I mean, my living room was a box mountain for a couple of weeks um, before I could set up the living room. The kitchen was set up before we moved in. It was ready to go. Um, the deep freeze was moved over and everything, you know. So basically, our meat supply was over here, but there was a fridge here, and then we had the fridge over at the old place that we left. Actually, we gave it to a friend that has rentals, so he could put it in one of his rentals because he had one that needed one that had went out a day or two before, kind of thing. So we just gave him that fridge to put in his rental. But yeah, it was huge. Otherwise, I would work here every day, pack at night, and in between all that, navigate, you know, final medical and, you know, stuff with mom, and getting everything set up here, utilities and TV and phone and, you know, all that crap. And on the weekends, whatever I had boxed up, packed up, and ready to go, we moved over. Whether it was boxes, furniture that had been cleared and could come on over every weekend. Every weekend. That's what we did. We moved crap. I boxed it during the week and did repairs over here. I'd have a room ready. Stuff had come over, and we'd start bringing the stuff over for that room. Um, all the rooms here were labeled. There was signage up on the walls, so any friends that came to help, every box was labeled what room it was to go in, and the exact same wording for the rooms, and there was arrows leading them in the direction. You know.
Not that they followed all the directions.
No, it wasn't 100%. I had a critical box. I had deadlines for sewing competitions, and I had to pull out of 2 or 3 competitions because that box was in the very back corner, in the very bottom, furthest away in the storage room, which is a spare bedroom, but it was literally to the ceiling, wall to wall to the ceiling with boxes. And yeah, it was in the furthest corner back, clear in the bottom. That's where that box went. And it said critical, put on my bed. And it ended up in the storage room.
Yeah, but we had like
Bye, Lena.
boxes.
Get some
hundreds of
rest.
boxes.
And
Yeah.
I will see you later, honey.
Bye, Lena. Take care, hon.
I've been on 2.5 hours, y'all. I think I am going to call it. I do appreciate everybody who come in and visited, watched me, do my little thing, got to see little man, all that. We've had our story times, and anybody that hasn't contacted Miss Carol, her information has been dropped. Um, the link for the show is in the description for today's chat. I did remember to do that. Also, okay, Mr. Jim.
Awesome,
Thank you
Mr.
very
Jim.
much. I said I've 2.5 hours. I've been on here. I said I was sizing rings and writing them on the bags, and that way it was all set up and ready to go. I've been busy off and on all week trying to make sure that I'm organized and ready to go for when I sell. So, yeah,
She has.
probably one of the most times I've ever been organized in my life, except for when I've had to go and do paperwork. That's when I'm organized. So, much love to everybody, and I will see you around in the chats. I think I'm going to go and visit with Miss Josie's for a little bit and show her some support.
Nothing else. Hopefully, we'll see you at the auction tomorrow.
Exactly. So I'm getting ready to do the big red button. So, and yes, I will probably see you later tonight, Mr. Jim.
Me too, if I'm conscious. I haven't slept, so not enough to
All
count.
right. Here we go.
Bye,
See you, Dee Dee.
everyone.